So the code snippet should be on screen now. Pause if you want to look at it. Otherwise, I will be explaining what it does, essentially, because I'm going to be going through the effect in which this effect takes place. But, yeah, so I spent about a good 30 minutes noticing and looking through the fact that we have... Well, there are templates available in case you want to do perm plugin stuff, just in general too, because there are actually no, I'm not going to say that because that's not true. So let's just get into this. I'll set this up and off we'll go. We have 3 custom mysteries today, which may include battlefields, but as we get into Zictast 7th Curse custom character, so this is the curse we're working with. Just to explain briefly, basically there's a 50% chance at the start of combat that Doom increases by 2. If we win against an enemy afterward, Doom will decrease by 2, but essentially we get 5 extra experience. So a little pick-me-up as we get second encounter, strength, light, charisma, dexterity, knowledge, and maybe we don't take as much stamina damage with the character we have, but boy oh boy. I'm also fumbling with my microphone, that's the sound you hear. But yeah, let's see how well this goes. And let's see if everything procs correctly. I did, for the last hour, test these things out. And then I switched one more thing, as I forget to use these library notes. I was supposed to have... no, we'll see. We'll see. So, I can get into some testing stuff here, but as we get Mermaids, Recluse, Taxi, Demon, and Feet... Ooh, what do I want to do first? I don't remember what happens in Demon. I'm just going to take it first, just out of being cautious. But what I actually wanted to say, as we also visit the History Club... Oh, that doesn't give me much. Sure, I guess. But we really want a weapon. Hold on, let me focus for a moment. Hardware store. This character has strength and, well, dexterity for other stuff. But perception wouldn't be bad either. But only if we can brace. Am I going to be able to? I think, yeah, this character can level up into Hard Knock. So, just to explain really quickly, we'll go actually Sledgehammer. You need 8 strength actually to prep strong with this weapon on average, but yeah. What was I talking about? Anywho. Oh, so testing. I'll talk about that first. It's the most important thing. So yeah, a lot of proc chances with this basically status effect. I call it a curse. It's essentially a status effect that belongs to the character. Because through the perm plugin you can have it not enabled to be rolled in the custom pool of curses, injuries, and or other stuff. But if you want to give a custom character something in the perm plugin, you can definitely do so. I was a large part of those 30 minutes, aside from playtesting, was dealing with, well, any bugs. Really? I was about to say 7 strength. I thought it was 8 strength. Okay, well, I'm going crazy. But anywho, yeah. A lot of the testing was due to me just mixing up things here and there, because I keep forgetting that there are certain, there's basically certain things in the perm plugin that are now defunct. What's the word? I'm losing the word because I'm trying to focus on not dying either. School, max threat level, school, max village. I'm just gonna say the village. Funny enough, if you have to go to the school, well, I guess we'll find out. Oh, so the other thing I wanted to mention is to keep an eye on my Doom level a lot of the time, because aside from generic events like Zictast events, like just out of funds, keep it, yeah, and Venetian Society, so again, global events. I noticed that Doom shoots up by 2, and I wonder why it does that. And you'll see it happen kind of back to back, I guess not in the village, but... I don't know. I swear I saw it, and I think it was happening in a recent video as well, or a recent episode in this series. But again, just keep an eye on it. It'll most likely show up during base mysteries. And the reason why I think there's some kind of bug going on, I don't know if it's the perm plugin or otherwise. But, I think we just take this in the face. But, it's weird because you'll notice the Doom shoot up by 2 separate times. So also we get the proc chance. So that status effect has a proc chance of basically recovering one reason. I didn't want to mitigate one reason in case weird things happen. But yeah, it's a thing. Where you'll see Doom rise by 1 twice, so therefore 2 Doom. And I'm wondering why that happens. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happens. All I can say is that I notice it. Actually, you know, I'll take Mermaids just to kind of show. Even though this might be worse for my run overall, I just want to show it. So just, again, keep an eye on the Doom level. as we go through. So see, did you see it right there? It increased once. If you go frame by frame, you can probably see it increase by to 26, and then it increased to 27. I don't know why that happens. Maybe it's during custom events during the perm plugin for some reason, and there's some weird interaction going on. That was just max threat level. So, but you notice the difference there, right? It increased by 2 and 1 foul swoop. So you'll see it do it again, unless maybe it goes up to 32. It did not because we ran into an encounter, but yeah, just keep an eye on that, and I always wondered why that happens. Also, that's right, we're on Zektas, so we're slowly losing stats, but hey. I also had this, I had this reason proc on all damage as well, just to kind of stay consistent, because I could just leave it to enemies that only deal reason damage, but I figured that didn't really make as much sense. Sorry, I had a cough. But you'll notice in particular that it's proccing too. 50, I think it's 50%. I usually don't like to hide things like that. I actually have to increase knowledge as well. But I was running out of space. So that's why I said may recover one reason. It's really 50%. But could have added 50%. I guess I could do that as well. But just know that it's pretty much 50%. Or is it 33%? I think it's 33% actually. I didn't want it to proc too many times. That is kind of the limit I'm willing to kind of compromise on in terms of balance. So even though I may mac on proc chances like the Ritual Mask, which is a base World of Horror item, or the Kendo Mask by extension, it's actually quite... I think it's quite reasonable in its cost. I have to rest here, by the way, or I'm going to die. We're going to get Zigtasted one more time, but that's the price we have to pay. We have to increase knowledge at least one more time. Hopefully, Zigtast does it for us, but there's a chance that doesn't happen. Do I just take the burns here? I think I just take the burns here instead. Unfortunately, so you'll notice in boss encounters, the status effect, something truly worse. I will just use the name here because that's what I called it. Can proc during boss encounters, so... Now, funny enough, so that's that was what I was curious about, where it's treated as a victory, and so therefore I got the Doom decrease from that effect. Now, technically it does count as victory, so it's not... I wouldn't call that a bug, but it's interesting to note, if nothing else. Whether or not someone wants to change that, I don't know, but it's at least an observation. We do need to take feet here, by the way. So... yeah, let's get into the mystery and keep moving on. So I think, yeah, again, just to slow... If I'm not working on the mystery I'm working on, I'm going to at least continue to try and do something new, or, well, not new, but show something off during the perm plugin. Now, I don't know how much longer, probably like for the next 5 or 10 episodes before I start looping over myself. But at this point, you should kind of already have a clue after these 20 episodes of what is and is not possible. And I think there's a lot. Now... granted, if I really wanted to go out of my way to do something completely, not crazy, but work on something, it would probably be a custom Old God and or backstory, but, yeah, so, again, I'm keeping an eye on the Doom value, but unfortunately that's not what happened here. But that's because I think this is that was tied to the mystery, so it won't proc on mystery-linked events, it won't proc on, events. I think it happened there. So if that shot up from 58% Doom to 61% Doom, I'm wondering why that happens. We already have a Cursed Doll, so you don't need to pick that one up. But yeah, for custom events that are not tied to the mystery or anything else, it seems that we get an extra Doom increase, and I don't know why that happens. Anyway, we're taking a lot of damage here, by the way. We can't actually do that. I should have actually smoked this pack of cigarettes, but it's fine. Kind of. It's less fine. In fact, I think Cursed Doll is going to do better for us. Now, hopefully we don't keep taking 2 stamina damage, but the game decided, nah, take 2 stamina damage. So, this should be 14 damage. If it's not, we're going to prep the Cursed Doll. Okay, good. We get a Rusty Sickle for our trouble, but that's not great, actually. So, would heal stamina there. I want to increase, keep strength high instead. So... that on top of time skip is going to make things a little bit harder for us, but we'll deal with it. We do have the cigarettes, so it's a bit better. Now we have Taxi into Recluse, I just realized, but it's fine. Now the fun part here is that fun question mark, but the better part here is that we don't have to worry as much because we have the pack of cigarettes and we can use it at the end. So yeah, it's a twofer. I don't have to worry about this losing cigarettes to investigations that have no enemies. On top of, we use it at the end here, and it should last us in the entire run. Now, am I going to survive the run? I've been autopiloting a bit much, so I don't really think that's going to be the most hopeful thing, but shrug. Also, if you heard a little squeaking sound, that was me also adjusting my mic one more time. So, yeah, we'll find out. Now, the fun part here is that with something truly worse, that can proc in this encounter, because this is a reason encounter, but on the other side of that, I don't actually want to just take damage here either. I forgot to also smoke the pack of cigarettes, so we don't get to benefit. But 5 reason damage, by the way. Do we go for a dodge here? We might have to curse doll instead. Either way, I mean, I'm prepared to take this to take one attack. It's just that this is a lot of damage to take, so we do get out guaranteed because the curse doll is guaranteed to do. Never mind, I'm going absolutely insane. Well, that's what I get for autopiloting. So without further ado, I mean, we'll keep the video short. That's not an excuse for me to lose, but yeah, without further ado, if you have anything to say, you can know what to do.